Hello, welcome back. This is Kenshin1913, and we are Let's Playing Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. In the last episode, we got ourselves some new clothes, and we started off doing some tasks, or errands, or whatever the hell you want to call them. Anyways, now we're going to head outside to do a bounty. It's pretty much the same thing as a task or an errand, but different. You know, you just got to fight a monster or whatever. So let's head into our journal, and as you can see, these are some stuff we can do. And yeah, splash of color. So we gotta get plainswort flower and a spring water, and then we can fight the vegetable thief as well. And that's pretty much it. One of these days I will come in here and look at this, like really good. But as you can see, we got the Summerlands, we got a piece of the paper. And as you can see, if you look really close, see those little marks that are on the, those little treasure things? Those are the treasures that I've gotten. They're like little keys or whatever. So that shows you that you already got those treasures. Or I don't know what the hell it shows you. Let's just go outside. So Alright, I've only got one plainswort flower and one spring water. So I need more of these, and there's places where those things will come up. So let's go outside and go deal with the outside world. So yeah, this is pretty much how the game is gonna go. You know, you go into town, you do some story stuff, you do some quests, you unlock some hearted guys. So yeah, if you look on the map, there will be a little blinking blue dot, which will show you where your bounty is. So let's go fight him first. Uh-oh. The enemy has the upper hand. So what you gotta do when they do get the upper hand is pretty much just run around and try not to get hit. Ow. Let's bring in Might. Let's bring in Mighty. Yeah, as you can see, his attack power is so much better than Oliver's. Way better. So as you can see, there's the little guy over there. He's in red. He's a red guy. So what you gotta do is pretty much talk to the bounty monster, which I think is pretty cool because it gives you the opportunity to make sure that you're healed up or whatever. So we gotta fight a Gruffin and two Ruffs. Now the thing about these guys is they're much harder than their regular random encounter counterparts, as you can tell. Now one thing that I did make a mistake here was I should have finished off the red guy. Instead, I started going after the orange dudes, which sucked. And I need to heal. Now, it might look like I'm not doing very good, but don't worry. I actually know what I'm doing. I played this game enough to know And actually, the interesting thing about this is I remember a lot about how to play the game. I mean, it's fairly easy to pick up and play, for sure. There we go. Alright, let's switch back to Oliver. Get hit by this ability. And use Healing Touch. Luckily that works fairly quickly. Pick that up. Do another Healing Touch. Alright, now we're doing pretty good. So let's switch back to our little Might guy. And fight this guy. Although I should have just fought the other guy, to be honest. guy off. This shouldn't have been this hard, but this isn't... I'm not doing too bad. To be honest, I am in control like you would not believe. Alright, so let's switch over to Mighty again. And there we go. We defeated our first bounty. Yay! And Oliver levels up. Very nice. And there we go. Now we can head back to Swift Solutions. But before we do, we need to get some fresh water and some flowers. So let's head back up because I believe I know where the fresh water is. It's up here towards the water, obviously. But before we do that, let's come over here and grab ourselves, oh yeah, booster shots. Okay. I don't care about booster shots right now. I'm sure Oliver going to school or whatever got his booster. Actually, I don't even know if he went to school. Yeah, he did. He did go to school. Well, anyways, he probably got his booster shots. Okay, I had to take a quick pause break over there. And if we come over here, we can grab some Plainswort flower. Now all we have to do is get the water. I think also enemies do drop the Plainswort flowers as well. I'm not sure which ones though. Some of them in the area. And there we go, we got spring water. So we finished off all the little quests we need to do for now. Pretty easy if you ask me. They will get harder, obviously. But for the time being, these aren't too shabby. It's a good way to get you involved in the game, like, and be like, oh, these aren't too bad.
Good day.
Alright, so let's visit the, well, whoever the hell I get to first, I guess. Alright, I think I'm going the wrong way. And I thought that the cat lady was here, but she's actually back there next to the bridge area. So let's walk back there. Yeah, over here, under the underpass. Under the bridge downtown is where I helped the cat. So there we go, we get ourselves a wooden shield and 50 gold, or gilders. Which is very good, only 3 more stamps to go. So what I want to do is equip our might with that shield right away. I'll bring up his defense +3, so that's good. Any little bit helps, to be honest. Let's come back over here towards Swift Solutions and get our... I wonder if we get 3 stamps for defeating that monster, and then we'll get our first card. We'll fill out our first card. And get 1 free sub. Or at least at Uncle Willie's we get a something. Oh, only 2? That stinks. At least we get a well-worn sword if you didn't already find one. So not only do we get money, but we also get the stamps and an item and shit. So it's worth doing as much as you can when you're doing the, when you're checking out the Swift Solutions. So now let's finally head over to the king and see what the hell's going on. Let's go see the king. He's going to be a big cat. He's a big cat. He's a king cat. Oh, right. Before we do that, let's head over here. Let's go up here and meet the ghost. The ghost boy. Alright, so as you can see, this is a grave for sorcerer. And if we try to talk to this guy, he won't be able to talk to us because he's dead. So he gives us a page for the spirit medium spell. Yeah. Yeah, so let's use the spell that we just got, called the Spirit Medium spell, which will help us, 5 MP, holy moly. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking to the boy. Pretty bad one at this point. Yeah, so pretty much we can speak to the dead with the spirit spell, spirit medium. And this kid used to be a wizard as well. Your book? What do you mean your book? It didn't have anyone's name in it. The Sage of Ages, huh? Horus. I don't know about that. How could you be the Sage of Ages? Are you like the best sage around then? Are you supposed to be from the Ocarina of Time? Alright. So alright, you got, throughout the game we're gonna meet Horus, and he'll actually help us out quite a bit. But yeah, he's kinda cool. And like I said, he'll help us out quite a bit. So it's a good idea to make sure that you meet him every time you go into a different town. Alright, now let's go see the king. What the hell? Let's go see the king. I'm trying to find the king's red herring. What do you mean? Yeah, I want to see King Tom, goddammit. He let his fish disappear? What the fuck? Alright, so now we need to look for the king's red herring. So let's go to that moat that was behind one of the areas. Seems like we gotta do a lot of stuff in order to meet the king, man. I like the fact that there's like definitely a fish motif and a cat motif. Obviously cats because they're literally in the town, living in the town. But I like the fish that's on the cobblestone and on some of the hallway things.
What is it?
On the walls and all that good stuff. So let's come up over here near the Swiss Solutions. And I believe there was a thing we can jump over here and look for the fish. Yeah, let's go get this fish. Why do I have to go there? Freddy the Fish Inspector? That's a good line there, Drippy, good line. Oh, there he is. How am I supposed to get him? Magic? You got any magical fish spells? Alright, so apparently he went towards the palace. Great. Now we gotta go back towards the palace. But yeah, they announced Nino Kuni 2, which looks pretty awesome. I guess you play as a little kid who's a prince of Ding Dong Dell. Or something like that. Anyways, if we come up here, we can catch that fish. Hey, fish. This is the king's favorite fish. That's a red herring, yeah. And a red herring usually means like something that's kind of there to throw you off a trail. And yeah, I love Drippy holding the fish. You'll actually see Drippy holding a lot of things in this game, and it's just hilarious. Alright, we found the king's fish. Can I go talk to him now? Well, I have it right here. This fishy fish. This fish. Yeah, he swam out through the sewers. Yeah, we need to see the king in now. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. You guys have gone very lax. So lax that I have to help you figure out what the hell's going on with your own town. And apparently the king has gotten lazy. I hope everything's alright with the king.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty.
So it was you who delivered one's treasure back to one, hmm?
That's right.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And you wish for a prize, hmm?
Yes.
Go on, man. Ask him.
Come now, don't be shy.
Talk about Fat Cat.
Well, Your Majesty,
Out with it now!
we need your wand.
One's wand. Mine. Huh? What did you say?
Crikey!
That smell. Could it be?
That's right, Your Majesty. He's not from our world. He's the one whose power freed me from my prison.
What? You mean he broke his spell? This little boy?
Yes.
Do you understand what you're saying, Fairy?
have to
Once
see.
you defy him, there's no turning back.
I know, but...
But what precisely?
Well, you know, he might be able to...
What's this cat's problem?
It's not one's concern. You may not have the wand. Now be gone.
Does that mean no wand, Mr. Droopy?
Looks like it.
Something's going on with this cat. I mean, he's pretty lazy. I mean, for considering a cat, but wow, what a jerk.
So how do we get the wand now?
Yeah.
Something wasn't quite right about our royal friend. Broken-hearted he is, or I'm broken-headed.
The king is?
Yes.
Lacking enthusiasm, it look like. And because he's broken-hearted, the whole kingdom's being dragged down with him.
That's why
What are we
everyone's
waiting
lazy.
for? Let's go find the piece of heart he's missing.
Blimey, you don't need much encouragement, do you?
Oh, excuse me. So yeah, you can't. So you can't take a piece of heart from the same person, or the same piece of heart from the same person. Otherwise, you'll kill them. You'll make them die. So we need to find another person in this town with a lot of enthusiasm. Yeah. There's bound to be someone. And luckily, you're going to hold my hand until we find them. Which I like. Oh, here's Mr. Budabaga. Mr. Crash Bandicoot. Alright, so what do you have to tell us, Mr. Telling Stone? So the locket will glow when we get near someone who has a piece of heart we need. That's very good to know. Now we can only hold one piece of heart from one thing at a time, so just remember that. Like, you can only hold one enthusiasm. You can't hold multiple copies of enthusiasm, sadly. So thank you, Mr. Telling Stone. You are quite a nice object. Or old mech, maybe. You're even old mech. So now we gotta go look for someone who has enthusiasm in Ding Dong Dell. And the locket will glow when we get close to said person. But so we're gonna head and look for him, but I'm actually gonna stop the video here, and in the next episode we will look for someone with some enthusiasm so that we can help out the king and hopefully get his wand. So this has been Kenshin 1913. I'll see you later. Bye bye.